Hey guys, welcome back to the first match of the season against Rangers. So without further ado, let's just get cracking. Obviously this is the strip selection screen, as you can see. So yeah, so Rangers being the away team, you can pick what. I'll just go for the default. And here it is. This is where we can manage our team and set it up. So if you played this game before, you pretty much already know this. But obviously I like to go for players that are on form. So like, I don't know, for example, normally I would take Pongal out, but I think maybe I'm just going to go for like maybe a full strength team just to start off with. Maybe I'll just take out Yosemite there for Warnock, since Warnock's on good form. There's also Dudek there is on good form, but I think for the first match I'll just leave Rainer in, and let's just get straight to it. So you can change the formation there and everything. You can do substitutes. You've allowed 3 in each match. So yeah, and for now I'm not using a kit server, but I will think I'm going to use one in my second season. Something else that I just want to bring up really quickly. This is obviously the entrance like scene, and you will get commentators as well. But in the first video, one of the things about it was that when I went into the training mode, the video was lagging a little bit. Which I've sorted out now, don't worry about it. So, which is totally fine. I just changed a few settings around in my recorder, and we're good to go. So here we go. This is our team that we've got out. We're going for 4-5-1, which is basically the default Liverpool team on this game. Some people might wonder why going with Liverpool again. Just my team, it's the team I want to go with, and you got to pick a team. So that's them. So here we go. This is the first ever match. Let's go. Let's see if we can win this. So basically, you probably know the basic controls of the game. If not, oh, that wasn't good. Basically, like if you can move around when you've got the ball. If you hold A while not having the ball, the player will run towards the ball to try and get it back. Well, I'm using a 360 controller, so depends what you use. If you like playing on a PlayStation, it'll be the circle. So like X would go towards the ball. Rangers are passing it around here like crazy. So the shoot button would be square on a PlayStation. For me, it's X. Triangle on a PlayStation would be through ball. Through ball basically means just like playing it through. For a player to run onto. You'll see what I mean. Holding the L1, or in my case the left bumper, will cause a player to make a run once he's passed the ball, as you've just seen, which is nice to have. Which is I use it quite a lot. Oh, here's Garcia. Nah, no good. I just want like a nice, easy, clean game to start off with. You know, nothing too big or too major.
So they get a free kick.
So you know, I'll just hopefully just get this going really. Like if you don't know all the controls, you can just like pretty much look it up, or if you've got a manual for the game. I mean, this game is available on a lot of consoles, like the PSP. I think the original not 360, the original Xbox, the PS2, PC. You know, and the controls are pretty much all the same.
No card shown.
I'm just going to whip this in here. Hopefully we can score. We can't. Need to create some space here. Oh, it's Alonso! Damn. Gerard's just going to whip this into the box. So yeah, and yeah, I think that's pretty much, I've covered everything. I will cover some extra stuff at the end of the match. Oh, that was close. I'm going to cover some extra stuff like, oh, Risa was offside. Like stats and things like that, which I'm going to cover at the end, so we can do that. And whatnot.
A decent ball in.
Oh, what was Haman doing? He wasn't running onto it there. That was really odd.
15 minutes gone in the first half. Luis Garcia. Gerard.
Oh. Risa. Interesting fact, actually. I shared the same birthday as Risa, which is very odd. He was one of my favourite players when he was at Liverpool at the time. Cisse! Oh, that would have been a great goal.
He doesn't catch it, but takes those chances by punching it clear. It's a corner. They're struggling to create anything against this defence.
Come on, man. Putting a lot of pressure on Rangers here, so hopefully we're going to score. Garcia! Oh! It's close. Not close enough. So hopefully in this season we will win and get promotion. So this is like the debut match. Hopefully we're going to get promoted. It'd be kind of embarrassing if we didn't, as we've technically got the best team in this miniature league here.
Well read. It's knocked back to the keeper.
Wouldn't recommend that you pass back to the keeper too much, but sometimes it's just necessary to. Got to go back to go forward sometimes. But yeah. Oh, Carragher. Carragher, what a run by Carragher. Man, that was good. Don't know what he's doing that high up the field, but I'll take it. Gerard! Oh, Gerard couldn't get the space they needed. So yeah, these videos are going to be quite longish. Oh, Garcia's on a run. Can he get it in? Oh, maybe a touch too far. Is Gerard? Risa! Maybe a touch too far there. These videos are going to be like 15 minutes long, ish. 15 to 20, depending on what I do, what goes on in the match. But I prefer 15 minutes just because they give you that little bit extra time. Like sometimes I score late goals and stuff, and it really does help. So yeah.
15 minutes left of the first half.
I do prefer it that way. I guess most people will play in 10 minutes and say, oh, it's long enough, but I prefer it this way.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
Oh, it's got to be Gerard. Oh, we're just not finding that space at the moment. Gerard, oh, on the 10. No good. We're playing well, though. I have to admit, we're playing well. We're not playing bad. So we just need to find that extra little bit of space. But Rangers, I would say probably Rangers are one of the hardest teams in this league that we could face. So to be honest, we're not doing bad so far. And once we get into, like, you know, the actual Premiership, as it was called back then, it will be a little bit more harder because we have the likes of all the big teams that are in there as well. So, and obviously I'm just starting off in this league just to show it off, just for showing it off purposes, which is, yeah, I just thought I'd rather just do it this way and do it the hard way. Like I say, I started off on like 5,000 points, which is like the minimum you can actually go with starting ML points. Reset. Oh man. Get in! What a goal. Cisse with the opening goal. Absolutely brilliant. That's what we needed. That's definitely what we needed. Just got that space. Like I've been saying all game, we needed that little bit of space. We just got it there. Obviously this is your replay. You can press, if you press the select button, you can bring up this menu. It tells you what's going on, but I prefer to have it off. And oh, the goalkeeper was never going to get to that. Not in a million years. I'm actually kind of surprised how little playthroughs of like PES there are online. I mean, I'm not just talking about this game. I mean, like in general, any PES game, there's like hardly no Master Leagues. I know there are some, but there aren't as many, in my opinion. Oh, that was last man. So they've got a free kick. Oh god, that was close. That had me worried for a second.
5 minutes till the end of the first half.
But no, I mean, you know,
they need to equalise, and good service here might set it up.
With PES and that, like, there's a lot of stuff online. There's even like free kick tutorials and stuff like that people do, penalty guides and stuff, and that was not a good idea. You know, like, because I've you know, like the free kick system on this game is kind of, it is hard to get used to say the least. Alonso, oh my good god, that was so close. Did you see that shot? Oh man, that would have been epic if it went in. So epic.
Added time just 1 minute.
But yeah. And I've been playing this game, to be honest, I haven't been playing it that long. Like, I've only really just gotten into it, like, because I prefer PES 6 over this. But the problem with PES 6, if you've ever played it, is the fact that it only has 5-star difficulty, and after you've played the crap out of it on 5-star, it just gets too easy, and you need a challenge. But I think the controls in that game were, in my opinion, they were better, but this game is a lot, among fans, highly more rated, I think. And to be honest, after playing it a long time, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. So there we go, we're 1-0 up. It's not bad at all. Everything's going pretty well, so we just need to keep going with it. And here you'll get your highlights and stuff, but we don't need to watch that for now. Obviously at half-time you will get the half-time scores as well. Sometimes there'll be evening matches as well, or if you're like an early kickoff. As you can see there, the teams highlighted in red have already won. So Birmingham have already won their game. SGN United and Celtic are still in the first half, and they're drawing. PES are actually beating West Brom. Wow. So yeah, you can go to your formation settings like I showed you before from here. You can also go to match details, game history, which tells you everything from shots to goals to free kicks, etc. Scorers, possession on the pitch. This is really in depth, all of this, so you can do that. You can also see the chances that you had. This was the goal, highlighted in red here, so you can see all the chances you had. Rangers have only had one chance, so I'm happy with that, and I think that's it for that. And there's also individual game records, but I'll go over that at the end. So let's just begin second half. So far so good. Formation seems to be working. We just could do with another goal to give ourselves a little bit of breathing space. So yeah. In terms of like transfers and buying players, I have not decided who I'm gonna try and go for yet. Gerrard! Oh man, that was close. I don't know who I'm going to go after. I'm going to leave that for a while and just see what comes up. Maybe do a bit of research into it. Because like I say, I haven't played this game in a while. I will admit, back in the day I did actually play a Master League as Arsenal. And I even bought Gerrard on it, of all players, and Ronaldinho. So if it's easy enough to buy those, I'm hoping we can get some good players. But like, you know, we need the points first before we can start doing that. All I'm really bothered about now is maybe just like getting one player in, maybe in January or maybe at the end of the season. depending on how much money we've got, or even just loaning a player, just for now, just to see, just search around, see how good that player is, etc, etc. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Oh, Garcia, blocked.
Beautifully done. And it's out. It came off the defender. Who's waiting in the middle?
Put it in. Oh god, it's not good.
Down the left.
If you hold like the R1 button, or actually no, for me I've actually configured the controller. Normally on PES the dash button would be R1, but because I'm using a 360 controller personally, what I like to use the trigger if you've ever used the 360 controller, so I'm actually got those two buttons actually switched around for me. So
the defense needs to be on their toes here.
The R1 button would be dash, and the R2 I think is for like when you're defending, it's to sort of like keep on a player, if you know what I mean. Like you might have just saw it when I did it a second ago. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, stay on your line. Oh, it's okay.
That was a great ball. The idea was good, but he was offside.
So, like with that said, you can like, I think you can do like finesse shots and stuff like that, I think, by using that, which I've tried, and I think there is some difference in the shot for sure, but like I don't know all the controls personally. I just know how to do like, I mean, I'm not that amazing at free kicks, but I can play the game pretty much fluently, you know, without knowing all the technical difficulties. Well, stuff, not difficulties, but you get what I mean. So Cisse, I was going to run onto that. I think even a 1-0 here would do me on the first game. But usually when I get to around the 60-minute mark, I do like to bring in substitutes. And Cisse, oh Cisse, he took a touch too far. Yeah, so here if you hit change player, you can actually use the R1 button, or in my case I'm using the right trigger, and you can see like the player's stamina, so indicated by the green. So obviously Cisse is running out a bit of energy, so I could bring him off and bring on one of my other strikers, but I think for now I'm just going to leave it and maybe wait till around the 70-minute mark. It's usually around about 70 minutes I change, so I'll just wait for that for now. And you can like replace players and stuff like that, which we're going to have to do because players' energy runs out quite quickly on this game. I think in later PES games it's not so bad, but we're not playing later PES games, so. But this is just an absolute classic in my opinion. It's just one of the best. You might be thinking, oh, why are you playing such an old game? Well, there aren't, to my knowledge, that many. Gerard! Oh, that would have been so good. There aren't hardly any, if that, like, playthroughs of this game, and this is one of my favourites, and it's something I've wanted to do for a very long time, in honesty. And when I say long time, I actually mean like years, to be honest. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and it's not until now that I thought, you know what, let's do it. So now that's all that sort of out of the way and taken care of, you know what I mean, hopefully we can just get into regular games every now and then and just play the game normally. So, ooh, that was close. Come on, Garcia. Oh, I just needed the room but couldn't get it. So yeah, I'm going to make a sub here. I'm going to bring off Cisse for now. I'm going to bring on Morientes, and I think that will do just for now, just to rest him up, because he's had a good game, he's got a goal, so that'll do for now. I don't want to overwork him and make his stamina run out. That's one of the things I want to avoid. So, oh, here's Garcia! Oh, man, that was close. Can we score here? Oh, it's Garcia! Oh, it's off the bar again. Oh,
Got a good long throw.
that was a good throw in as well. It's a shame. Oh, Gerrard.
A decent attempt, but not enough to beat the keeper. Barry Ferguson. Gerrard.
Oh.
Play here.
Foul. Oh, nope, here we go. First game in. And the drama's unfolding. How about that?
We're into the final
when I said I'm like using an option file, if you don't know what it is, basically what it means is all like some of the stuff on the game is being edited, like the kits and the names of the teams, because PES doesn't actually have like official names for the team because they're unlicensed. So the only way you can really do it is by sort of doing that, or getting like a kit server or something like that to get all that good stuff, which I recommend doing. Like, you just have to sort of figure it out on yourself.
Drives it to the middle.
Risa. Cannot find the space. Morientes, get in. 2-0. That should be game over now.
He really got behind that one.
That's what I wanted.
You could just sense the relief from the attacker and his teammates when that went in. A 2-goal cushion does take the pressure off them a little.
Great goal.
What a substitution.
So we don't need to see the replay, but
I can't afford to be complacent.
you get the idea. What I might do is I might go over sort of the match highlights at the end of a match, maybe, and go through like the player ratings, as long as I remember to do so, because sometimes I do forget to do that when I'm just playing on my own. So I don't know. I could do that. Oh, it's Reese on a great run. Oh, he nearly found the near post. Damn. Let's change some players over. You know what? Let's bring Hoop here off. In fact, no, because we don't have any centre. Looks like we need to invest in some centre backs and get rid of all these like strikers that we got going on here. I think for now we probably just want to take off Finan because he's kind of low, I guess, for Yosemite, and we'll leave it and we'll do another one just before the end.
Another substitution here.
So Finan's coming off.
They have brought on a substitute, Trevor, presumably with a view to maintaining their lead.
I think they'll hope the fresh legs will be enough to carry them through for a win now.
And yeah, Rangers haven't given us too much trouble. You know. Oh, it's got to be. Oh man! Oh, it was so good. Morientes with a good chance there.
It's into the face of goal.
Oh, let's come back out again.
He could swing it in here.
Oh damn! Reese is back in space.
Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. This looks like a
whip it in.
cross.
Oh.
They can deliver it in again.
Well, this has been a good match, I have to admit. This has been so far so good, so I'm happy with this, because Rangers do have quite a difficult team in this game to beat, so, you know, I wouldn't even blame you if you lost, to be honest. Especially, like, on this difficulty as well. Like, this difficulty definitely makes the game a lot more harder, and that's why I like it a little bit better than PES 6 now. I can't tell you how many games I've played in PES 6, I really can't. Let's make one more sub. You know what? Garcia's had a good game. Let's bring on... I know he doesn't play down that side, but let's bring on Kuhl. I think Kuhl's more of a left midfielder.
So, any idea why they've decided to make this particular change?
Well, they look like they're just trying to play it safe and guarantee the win.
And yeah, so nearly at the end of this match. Kuhl's not really getting much playing time, but oh, and
he goes for it.
Oh, what a goal! That was absolutely epic. Morientes, I brought Cisse off, actually, from Morientes. That could have been a Cisse hat-trick there. That would have been great for a first game, but I guess it's better to rest him up for now. So, oh, what a hit. That was very good. Had some good shots in this game. Hit the woodwork, or what almost sounds like metalwork in this game, which I think it is, I'm not sure. That's a very curling shot, that. Also, if you want to save a replay, you can do that, which I'm just going to do here. And you can do it like that, which will save it and you can replay it as many times as you want, just to show that off too. So yeah, that's really good. So this has been a really good opening game, for sure. At Anfield, first game of the season, good start. There's a maximum of 42 points in this, so... and what I mean is like if you won all your games in this league and... Oh, and again! Holy shit, we could have had so many goals. There's a maximum, if you won like all the games, that would equal 42 points, so... Yeah.
They have made a blistering start. You're right, Peter. I can't imagine making a better start than that.
That's all we have time for this evening, so thanks to Trevor Brooking.
You're welcome, Peter. What an evening of football it's been.
And we hope to see you for
so this is all the highlights, it will give you them all, but there's obviously the Cisse chance there, which is a very good goal. Don't really need to see it again. This was the Alonso chance, and oh, it was very tight in that top corner. I'm just gutted it didn't fly in, but nonetheless a great chance. This was, I think, this was the Garcia chance. Hit the bar. I think I hit the woodwork 3 times in this match, I think, which is unbelievable. Garcia hit the bar. This was the Morientes goal. Just a good goal. And then obviously the final goal, Morientes just hit it on the 10. And it flew into that bottom corner, which was just amazing. And obviously here, there's individual game records. Now if you go to this, the one with a star against it, such as Risa, who got a 8.0 rating, means that he was the man of the match. So well done to Risa, he got an 8.0. Morientes got a 7.5. I thought he would have been man of the match, but no, Risa had a really good game actually in that. So if the players aren't on for long enough, like Yossemi and Kuhl, they won't get rated. They've got to be on for a certain amount of time. I don't know how much, but and it tells you just little things like, for example, Jibril Cisse exceeded all expectations by scoring the goal at a critical time. And obviously made an incredible contribution to the team's victory with 2 goals. So it tells you who played well and stuff. So, for example, Hupia didn't play so well, he only got a 5.5. And Warnock didn't have a great game, but that I did take Warnock off. So, and obviously you can go through their team as well, but nobody really played that well. And obviously, wow, 24 shots to 1. That is very overpowered. But yeah. So just something before I go, I just want to show off here. You get base points and bonus points. Now basically what this means is, I think in the 2nd division you get 800 points for winning a match. I think for drawing, I can't remember how many you get. But bonus points basically means how many goals you scored. So we scored 3, for example, so we get 20 extra points, and this goes towards your transfer budget and whatnot. So that's really good. And here, this is where you get all the stats accumulated. So basically, after a match, that will happen. The experience points will go up, and your player's stats will go up. For example, Reina is better at his defense, balance, and response, etc., and his jump. Carragher is a defender, so his defensive stats should go up. Hupia, obviously, Finan, and they'll all go up and get a boost. And once they hit the end, the stats will get boosted by 1, which is really good. So, and it's all for all the players that played. As you can see, Kuhl and where is he? I think Yossemi. Yeah, there he is. They didn't get anything because they didn't play for long enough. So yeah, whereas like Morientes did. Save game, and here we go. This is ranking. So basically this is telling me that Morientes is the top goal scorer in the league with Forsell from Birmingham because they both got 2 goals. So that's really good. And also for the assists, which an assist, if you don't know, is basically whoever passed the ball to the goal scorer gets an assist. So Reese has got 2 so far, probably why he got man of the match. But there you go. And I guess Morientes didn't play for long enough to get man of the match, which is probably why Reese nicked it. And obviously this is the best strikers out of all the leagues, so Cisse and Morientes are already up there, but that will probably drop down eventually. As you can see, Reese, Gerrard, and that. So this is basically tells you the best on-form goalkeepers, forwards, midfielders and defenders, so that's really good. And also opponent data for PES United is there. So that pretty much does it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and it was a good first game of the season. Next we have PES United away from home. And also we've got a massive game there with the 2 Scottish sides, so could be interesting, we'll see. And then obviously we've got a week off after that. So thanks for watching this video guys, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time for a PES United away. See you then.